What's up, everybody? It's Conger Live, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking through the skills for my hero, which is Black Widow. So when you're in this menu from the top right and you go over to here to Heroes, you see this skill icon here. And I haven't leveled up any of our skills yet, so we're going to kind of assess these and kind of pick which ones I want, and then go ahead and invest in them a little bit. So the first skill is Martial Arts Expert. It's a pressure point strike. Close quarters combat, cooldown is 9.8 seconds, required stamina is 20, knocks back when the skill lands. And the guard break is high. Guard break is actually a really effective, necessary thing. So it's got 264% damage, and if it can, some targets like bosses may not get pushed back. So that's a pretty good skill. I'm probably going to keep it. It isn't the easiest to land, which is sometimes problematic, but I guess that's part of the reason why she's a 5-star when it comes to difficulty of control. So we might want to keep that one. These check marks are showing that I have them equipped so far. Now, level 1 Firearm Expert. It's a short range rapid fire. Deadly aim. Cooldown is 7.5. Requires stamina 16. Guard break is lowest, so it doesn't help with the guard break, but it is some range damage at 229% with a bunch of shots. I have found it very useful to keep my distance because she does like to get up close to use this to do some damage, but it doesn't do hardly anything when it comes to breaking that guard, which is important, especially against bosses. Okay, the Trap Expert. This is pretty cool. Espionage devices, cooldowns 9 seconds, requires stamina 13. Shocks when the skill lands, which decreases attack by 25% for 6 seconds, and it has a low guard break. It also has a low damage output, 129% shock damage to enemies within the path. Nice thing about this is it's an AoE. It does hit a lot of enemies, especially if they're clustered, and then will hopefully help keep you alive if it reduces their attack. But I think the bosses basically resist that. There's been a lot of resistance, I noticed, when using Trap Expert. And Widow's Wire, this is a really cool skill. I like it because it's like, get over here, or like Scorpion, right, from Mortal Kombat. This is required stamina 15 with the cooldown 8.5. And it drags people close and also does a decent amount of damage, 206 damage, and pulls them close. But it also has a lowest guard break, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this skill, although it does combo well with pulling enemies close and then being able to use your kick. And then the Explosive Expert, which is I thought supposed to be dealing a decent amount of damage, but it says only 100%, but it lands burn, so it knocks down when the skill lands. The enemies fall over, so that's really helpful against creeps. Not sure how effective it is against bosses. So the cool thing is on the bottom here you can see we have different skill sets. So you can actually have like, okay, this is my creep skill set, this is my boss skill set, this is my PvP skill set, this is my raid skill set, whatever you want to designate your 1, 2, and 3 at. So the skills I haven't used yet is Trained Assassin. This is a close quarters combat. Cooldown is only 5.1 seconds. Requires stamina low. 11. Guard break is low, but it pierces enemies and deals 144% damage. Now, it looks like she dashes through them, which could be very, very useful for maneuvering the battlefield. So I may want to add this to my layout, but I'm not sure what I'm going to want to remove yet, so we'll look into that in just a second. This other skill here is Widow's Sting. The Stinger release. It also has a low guard break. It's got a low cooldown, required stamina of 10. 127 to a large area. So this looks like a nice AoE ranged skill. She dashes back and does that. That looks like it would be really nice to dealing with being crowded. But I'm not sure how effective that is going to be when it comes to damage. Then we have Master Spy Launch Strike. Close quarters combat once again, cooldown 8.6, knocks down when the skill lands. It's got a high guard break. Now I like that it's got a high guard break, so I'm probably going to equip this one for sure. Approaches the enemies quickly, points the baton forward, deals 123 damage, and sends them mid-air, so it'll knock people up into the sky. And this is basically the highest level of the skills, because next it goes to a basic attack. Basic attacks do not support skill mastery. But these are something you're going to always want to level up because you're always going to have your basic attack. Short range attack on nearby enemies and a long range attack on flying enemies or enemies at a distance to deal 76% damage. So the nice thing about her basic is she can do a pistol if she's far away, or she can do some ninja kicks if she's up close. And then Vanish, this is the ultimate skill. This also doesn't ever go away. So these two, I feel like you always want to upgrade these. This increases damage by 25% when attacking Vanished. Critical hit when attacking while Vanished. So you guaranteed crit and 25% extra damage. So we're going to upgrade this. So now it goes 26.62. Now it's 28.24. Now it's 29. And I can't level it any higher because I need to be level 34. But that's going to just increase the damage output. And same with the basic attack. It's just going to add some damage there. So probably could have done that a while ago. Now we're looking about what skills do we want to take away. I definitely want to add Master Spy because it's got this high guard break. I kind of like the idea of this Widow's Sting, but I'm just not sure. Same with this. I definitely like this dash trained assassin move. Okay, so pressure points, high guard break, want to keep that. Now, even though this is the lowest, the Firearm Expert is the lowest guard break, I feel like it's the most damage from a distance, so I feel like I want to keep that. Now, the Trap Expert, it's got a low guard break. It does decrease the attack, and it does a decent amount of AoE. But I'm just not sure it's one I want to keep. I'm thinking that that's the one I would want to replace with my dash. And even though I like the Widow's Wire, I like the Widow's Wire, but the Explosive Expert, I'm not super excited about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say change skill. And I have this Widow's Strike. I'm going to move that to here. And then is this the... So, and then this dash, I'm going to replace the dash with... Do I want to get rid of this 129 or this at 206? I think I'm going to get rid of this one. It's got less damage. This is the lowest when it comes to guard break, but that get over here is just such a nice effect. It does a decent amount of damage. So is this 127, 144? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna try it like that. Okay, now so since these are the skills I've decided to go with, these are the skills I'm gonna want to invest in. So Master Spy, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade that. Now, of course, I have over 1 million gold. I could probably just level them all up, but we just don't know what the future holds when it comes to how precious any of these resources are, because this game is so brand new. So this is just what I'm doing. Obviously, if you want to do something different, sorry about that, the little remote controller for the recording button was there. And then the other thing we got to talk about is there's another way of leveling up these skills. Not the skill itself, but it is the skill mastery. So down here, pressure point, it learns the backflip mastery. So then after doing the kicks, she backflips. So I have a feeling, oh, I don't know if I like that. I learned it, but the pressure point strike has the high break. I don't want to change. Interesting. Okay, so it completely changes the skill. That means some of these others here learn the leap shot. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Rather than pulling back, she does a lot more damage. I'm going to change that. Wow. Wow. So as you level up, I can't do any of the others. There's just so much of this game. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Which skills are you using if you're using Black Widow? If you're not using Black Widow, who are you using? Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want more content for this game, what kind of content you want to see. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to ninja kick that like button and hit subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next video.